Hey guys, this is Mark with Exo Mountain Gear. Just want to talk about putting on a heavy pack. There's mistakes that can be made, things you learn over time. Just want to share some of what I found that works for me. One of the biggest mistakes is guys won't loosen things properly. So the hip belt, you want to make sure you have slack in that. You can get it on. Same for the shoulder harness, same for the load lifters. Make sure all that's loosened up, so that when you get this heavy pack up and you're trying to put it on, that you can actually get that hip belt, get the harness in, things like that. The load lifters, there is a fine line here. If you have them extremely loose, as you go to put this heavy pack on, you're gonna have so much instability that it's kind of working against you. So it may take a little bit of trial and error to figure out how much you need, but a lot of times one trick you can do is where you tend to wear your load lifters, you'll see kind of a mark in the webbing here, like that's where you snug them down and wear them most often. So I'll just make sure I don't have them that tight. I want some slack in there so that it's easy to get in the pack, essentially. Obviously, you want to make sure everything you have loaded is secure. The meat's secure, in this case the rifle's secure. We just did a different video on pack loading for loading the meat and hide. That's all taken care of. You can go check out that video. We'll leave a link for that one as well. So now it's time to get the pack on. There's a few different ways to do this. Actually using like a rock or a high spot can be good. You can stand the pack up. The pack would be up here, and then you can kind of finagle yourself in it and then get up, or have someone help you get up. With a pack of this weight, I just kind of like to get it up to my hip and then manhandle it on. So I'm gonna use this grab handle here. Sometimes the bottom, sometimes the harness. But basically get it up to your hip or your knee. From here, I'm just gonna come in with the harness. Like I said before, if I hadn't loosened these shoulder straps, I'd be struggling right now to get in the pack. With this weight, you are gonna wanna lean forward to get the hip belt position properly and get that good and secure. While I'm down here, I like to go ahead and do my sternum strap a little bit. Harness. And then as I stand up, you can see this instability. So it's just a matter of snugging in those load lifters a bit. Doesn't need to be real tight in the load lifters, but you just want to make sure that as you're moving, especially off trail, the pack is stable and it's not gonna throw off your center of gravity, things like that. So that's essentially how I do it the vast majority of the time. Hope that helps for you guys. There's a lot more how-to videos at exomountaingear.com/how-to. And again, links in the description below as well.